let's get to something that is complicated, and that's Yasiel Puig. What in the world can you tell me about this situation with him and the Dodgers and how you think it might all play out, Peter?
I think if he gets off to a good start in Oklahoma City, I think that they'll eventually trade him. I spent a lot of time with Dave Roberts and George Lombard in spring training, observing how they worked with him. George's wife is actually Cuban and speaks fluent Spanish, and had a tremendous rapport with him. But the question is, does he have any baseball instincts? And I think that's what I'm sure a lot of Dodger fans ask that question. I think it's really a serious issue. Is he just doesn't get it? I mean, he doesn't get it when he doesn't hit a cutoff man. The way he runs the bases, it's a shame. I think he's a terrific guy. I really like him personally, but I think that just those 3 weeks of fame may have just melted away this necessity to go out in the field and do it time after time after time. Maybe he'll go to AAA and devote himself to making it back. Maybe he won't.
Yeah, I mean, that's the question. Yasiel Puig in Oklahoma City, when you say that instincts aren't there baseball-wise, the instinct would be that, okay, I've hit a little bit of rock bottom here going to AAA, and I now need to pull myself out of this as opposed to the other way around, Peter. I mean, that's the concern, wouldn't you say, right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And he has to find people on whom he can rely and listen to them. So, hopefully it will happen. As I say, I think he's a terrific guy. But he just doesn't always common sense does not really come with the with a package. Mm-hmm. And hopefully it will happen. But he shot through the minor leagues in no time. And went really from tryouts in Mexico right through to the big leagues in a matter of 2 months. So now we'll see exactly who and what he is. I'm hopeful. I mean, I remember in spring training, he and George Lombard, Dave Roberts, and a couple of the other coaches went out to dinner, and he kept saying to George, I want to be a Gold Glove outfielder. I want to prove I can really defend. And at times he was very good, but at other times he'd drift, he'd be out of position, he'd overthrow cutoff men. Mm-hmm. It's just I don't know if the attention span's there or he just hasn't played enough legitimate baseball. Now, a couple of people have said to me, one of the best ways with the young Cuban players is get them when they're teenagers and let them really learn the game here. Because they don't play every day in Cuba. Mm-hmm. And they have a lot of fun, but the game's a little bit wild. And so it may be that now that he goes down to the minor leagues and knows that he has to crawl back, that somehow it works.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.